Hey everyone, I'm Kain and this is Ace, and welcome back to another episode of Team Building 101. This video we're going to be talking about static multiplier teams.
Okay, and this type of team is actually a lot different from the other teams that we've covered in our past videos. The main characteristic of this team is that the leader has a leader skill that multiplies the damage of all of your monsters by clearing a certain number of different orb attributes. The key for the sub-monsters really is just that they have the attributes that you're looking to clear. It also helps if they have time extends in their awoken skills so that you can move the orbs around a little bit more. And this type of team is actually the most frequently used to clear the hardest types of dungeons.
Yeah, and the reason we call this a static multiplier team is that the damage multiplier does not change as long as you clear the minimum requirement. Also, if you don't clear the required attributes, then the leader skill does not activate. And so now Ace is going to show us a beginner and advanced static multiplier team.
Alright, so here we have our beginner static multiplier team. The main thing here is the leader, and that's going to be Da Cow and Zhao Cow. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. But as you can see here, this is actually the mini that I got from the mini egg machine. And the leader skill is 4 times attack when attacking with 4 attributes or 3 attributes and heal at one time. So it's a pretty easy skill to activate. It doesn't matter what colors, and you just need to get 4 different colors basically. I made the sub-monsters pretty standard here. These are just the samurai ogres that you can catch and evolve pretty easily in this game, in the early game. And I put in a blood demon there just to get the dark attribute to activate. So as you can see, you can really substitute any monsters in there that you want as long as you cover all the colors. So pretty straightforward there. The active skills aren't really that important. All they have in terms of awokens is just some skill ups there. So that's a pretty basic team. So we'll move on to showing you guys a little bit about how this team performs. Alright, so here's a demonstration just of this beginner static multiplier team. As you can see here, I did pick another Dao Cow Zhao Cow as our friend, so we should be getting a times multiplier of 16 here if we do this right. I'll go ahead and show you how powerful that can be here. There you go.
16
times 16. Obviously these monsters here are really weak, but as you can imagine that would kill a lot of pretty strong monsters. So, and it was pretty easy to make that sort of a combo. You know, you just kind of look for whatever colors are available and go ahead and create the matches. There you go. Alright, well we'll move on to our more advanced team then. Alright, now we're going to talk about a more advanced static multiplier team. With this, we're going to go with the leader of the Sparkling Goddess, Kali. This is the Light Kali. And as you can see here, the leader skill is 5 times attack when fire, water, light, and dark attack at once. And it has a little sub part here that says attack increases slightly with 6+ combos. So that little end part actually comes when you ult this monster. But again, it's only 4 different colors that you need to activate the 5 times. Slightly different from Dao Cow, however, because you do have to get specific colors, so it is a little bit more difficult. Does have a nice time extend there. And for sub-monsters, I actually picked Valkyrie because it changes heal orbs to light orbs, and if you remember, heal orbs were not part of the combo that was needed. Same thing with Fuma Kotaro here. I picked him because he actually changes wood orbs to light orbs. Again, another orb that's not needed to form the combo. This I just kind of put in as a filler here. It's Neptune. He's going to increase God type damage for 1 turn, so it's kind of just an extra damage boost there, and I did need a water type monster to fulfill the requirements for this team. And lastly, I picked the Awoken Hera Sowilo, which is actually just going to get us that dark attribute, as well as has an okay skill there of increasing light orb power as well as reducing the damage for 1 turn. So pretty good overall. I decided to make them primary light as that's gonna have the most damage, but I do want to make sure that all the attributes that are needed are covered.
Awesome.
And we'll go ahead and demonstrate this team a little bit for you. Alright, so here we are again in the endless corridors here, just going to demonstrate a little bit of our more advanced static multiplier team. As you can see, we're going to be using Callie as our leader and Callie as our friend, so that should give us a baseline of 25 times damage if we manage to get all the colors, and if we get enough combos we can actually get times 36. So pretty powerful attack there. I'm going to go ahead and showcase a little bit of the skills as well. So we're going to go ahead and use Callie's skill, which actually changes all the orbs to the necessary orbs that you need, as well as Kataro here, who's going to change those grass orbs, which we don't need, into light orbs. On top of that, why not just enhance the light orb power there with Hera, and go ahead and hopefully do this right. There we go. Let's take a look.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Shouldn't be too hard at all. There we go. And we did
6
get the
combos.
36. Alright, great. Well, that's going to kill this guy, no problem.
You can see that damage right there.
There you go.
Quite impressive.
Yep, so probably going to beat a lot of pretty hard dungeons with this, and we'll go ahead and exit the dungeon now.
So now that we've demonstrated the teams in action, we want to talk about the pros and cons to this type of team. The pros to this type of team is that they have very high damage output, much higher than any other team that we talked about in the previous episodes. There also is a lot of more flexibility with monster choice, as active skills are not as important, and synergizing active skills can only make the team better. Monster types also do not matter.
Alright, and so on the contrary to that, the cons to this type of team, the main one is that your puzzle skills have to be just a lot better. You end up having to make more combos, and you have to move the orbs quicker, make sure not to get trapped. And these types of teams also have to have more orb colors accounted for than the other types of teams. Yeah, Kain, I think that'll pretty much do it for this episode of Team Building 101. We hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what type of static multiplier teams you guys are using. If you enjoyed this video, please click the link right here to watch a past episode of Team Building 101.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you guys later. Peace.